Hello world, this is Roland Diaz, and today I will teach you how to create your first React application. So first you must go to your CMD, and then open that, and let's go to a directory I created here, a location where I want to run my React application. So before I am using XAMPP for PHP web application for Joomla and WordPress, and now I need to use that address again to use and run my React project. So let's go there. So let's type C:, if it will run. If not, cd dot, and let's show the list of directories, and we will go here in the XAMPP. So change directory XAMPP and show again the list of directories, and we need to go to an htdocs directory here. So how to go there using command line is cd htdocs, then show again the list of directories dir. Then I created a folder name projects and initialized it using npm initialize, and used or installed all the JavaScript libraries like React, Ember, Angular in this directory. And first we will use React as one of a JavaScript library, and we will create our first React application. So let's go into that project. So cd projects, then let's show the list of directories, and you can see there are sample files, there are sample apps folder. So now let's go to create a new React app. So first you need to type the npx space create -react -app. This is a command for you to extract React and Node.js to create this command. And my app name, React application name, is rolandddiaz. Let's try. So let's wait, because it should be creating my first React application. So React is a single page application. It is managed by a nice user interface. So if you have a fast internet, so you will enjoy creating React application, and most especially to have a fast computer. So my computer now is only Intel Core, 4 gigabytes RAM, and I only have a 200 gigabytes hard drive with a built-in video card. So currently the developers nowadays are using a minimum of 8 gigabytes of RAM, 500 gigabytes of HDD, and at least a minimum of 15 inches monitor screen. So that's the trend now, and yeah, so you must have that so that you can enjoy programming. So right now React is according to many developers, React is the best in these days, in this year, in this generation, because it's a functional programming style where you can program, import, route, or link many JavaScript libraries to become reusable, shareable. And installing this React doesn't need any web server like WAMP or XAMPP or XAMPP or any localhost web server for you to run it. So it's nice for me because I don't need to install XAMPP. So you can just write any web application right away, just run the React in the command line, and it will create a HTTP address for you with a port number, and then you can see your app progress. So that's how to create an app and to run an app, a single page app. I am a Joomla developer, a WordPress developer, and also a CMS developer using MVC, also from an object-oriented programmer. But now, since these technologies of React or these JavaScript libraries are arising, and many functions and libraries or classes that are very useful, so with the concept of a functional programming, I believe that it's also nice to dive into this kind of programming, because it separates the high-level developer into a simple, easy, or a wizard developer, or like, it's like creating a community that is showing who are the people or the developers that are famous, that are trying their best to make a better way of producing, showing some better functionalities, or making amazing things. That's one of the React slogan. So guys, let's wait for this until it's done. It takes long because it needs to download all the React libraries and modules, including the plugins in your app directory. So meaning all your programming will be inside your application, and you will just manage the resources provided by this installation of React. So stay tuned, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, please be patient. Once your React has been installed, you will see a happy hacking words or message. So meaning, once that's installed, you need to type, or you need to go inside into your app folder. So cd rolandddiaz. So I am now inside my app directory. So for me to run my app, for my first app, I need to just type npm start. Waiting, and you should see your server running with two options of port and HTTP addresses. You need to wait it for a while. Okay, so it's starting the development automatically, redirecting into your local host. So it should show your first React application, and your first React application folder is rolandddiaz, and your local host HTTP address is localhost port number 3000. Your first React app will be shown here, and just a little bit you will see it very soon. So while waiting, we need to search for the local host, copy for the other computer. I am accessing the local network address. So let's see, localhost, port number 8000. It will show. So for the local network, you need to share your computer. So this is your first React page. So it will show a React a page like that. It is showing under localhost address in port number 3000, and the other address is for you to share that address into your colleagues. Just type http IP address 192.168.1.8 in my end. Let's say port number 3000. I want to see it in my phone if I can see it. So http /192.168.1.8 port number 3000, sorry. It should be showing in my phone. Okay, so meaning I'm using Wi-Fi, so I cannot see it. I can only see it if I am using another computer that is connected into the same local area network. So let's try to use PNC, and let's try other computer. Let's remote control other computer. If I can manage to select this address and run it in my other computer. So this is another computer. I'm remote controlling this one. This is my local host React. This is my remote computer, and let's see if we can access that in my other computer or remote control computer. 192.168.1.8 port number 3000. Press enter. See if it will work in a local host or local area network. Waiting for result. So why it is not showing? 192.168.8.1. Oh, sorry. There is a mistake here. What my IP address is? Wait, I need to pass my IP address to the other computer since this is a remote controlled computer. So let's see. We need to let the npm running. So my computer IP is ipconfig/all. So my IP address is 8. Yeah, it's 8. And we need to access this via here. 3000. So I cannot access this one in my local host because my network is protected by a firewall, so I cannot access each other computer. PNC is only an internet-based account. That is why I can access other computers. Sorry for this. Let's proceed.